Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be today's tutorial. It's a smoky eye, but I'm going to title this wedding makeup because I recently did it on a bride and she looked absolutely gorgeous. So that's why I'm going to title this wedding makeup, and even though it's a smoky eye, it's still nice and elegant and will look amazing in pictures. So if you guys want to see how to get this gorgeous makeup, just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my foundation, and I use the L'Oreal True Match in a lot of my videos. I do like other foundations such as Clinique Repair Wear, Laura Mercier Cream Smooth Foundation, NARS Sheer Glow. However, the Laura Mercier and the NARS are not as heavy coverage as I need it for my videos. I do have some blemishes, and my camera tends to pick up the color of the blemish and enhance it a little. So, for the most part on my videos, I like using the L'Oreal True Match because it's a nice coverage and it appears really good on camera. So I really like using this foundation. Some people have told me that maybe this is why I have breakouts. Who knows? But I like the foundation. Okay, so next, after I have that, I'm going to go straight into my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using a Paint Pot by MAC, and the color is Soft Ochre. So I'm going to take this with a 239 by MAC. And once I have that in place, I'm going to go ahead and take my shadow for my lid color, and that's going to be Patina. And this is Patina right here. If you don't have Patina, you can use Satin Taupe. So I'm going to use Patina. Patina is really just a patina sort of color, like that bronze, gold, brown sort of color that antiques get. So I'm going to take Patina on my lid. As you can see, you can hardly see that on me, but once we work around that with other colors, you're going to be able to see it a little more. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 224 by MAC and the color Texture. This is Texture right here. It's actually really similar to a bronzer, but Texture has a little bit of a glitter through it. But if you don't have Texture, go ahead and use your bronzer. It'll give you the same effect. So I'm going to take Texture in my socket and apply it there and lightly blend it away at the edges. And in order to blend it away, what you have to do is first you have to smooth an even line down here, so nice and even. And then when you want to blend out the edges, don't just rub on the edges, actually go over your line and then swipe it up. That way you can pick up some of the intense shadow from down here and move that shadow up and fade it away. So you're kind of using that shadow. Since you don't have much shadow up here, you're using the shadow and blending it away. And at the same time, that will make the shadow blend into the skin and stick into the skin. So by blending like this with your brush, rather than just applying it and leaving it alone, by blending it with your brush, you get a longer lasting eyeshadow. And next, because I kind of forgot about them, next I'm going to do my eyebrows. So I'm going to take my 266 by MAC and I'm going to wet it, and then I'm going to use the color Cork. with whatever's left, I start connecting this part up with the rest of the brow. Top and bottom. Pick up a little more. And just start filling it in. Okay, so next I'm going to go on to my black shadow, and the black shadow I'm going to use is Blacktied by MAC. And what I usually do is I take this with a pencil brush by Smashbox. I like this one a little better than MAC one because the MAC one is a lot stiffer, and this one helps pack the color in and also blend it because it's a little fluffier. And I couldn't really do that too well with the MAC one. So I just start applying it to the outer corner, and at the same time swipe it in, because if you just put it on there and leave it alone, it'll fall off. So you do have to work it in the skin like that, little side to side motions, and eventually it starts blending into our other color. And just work it in a little bit, but not going past your crease. You just want to work it in the crease, just a little bit like that. Once you have that like that, we have our black in place. Now we're going to go with our blending brush, which is the 217 by MAC. And I'm just going to blend the outer edges of the shadow first. Okay, so next I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown corrector and a 224 by MAC. And this is in the color Peach. And next I'm going to take this powder by Rimmel, and it's the Stay Matte Pressed Powder in translucent or transparent. So I'm going to take this with a big fluffy Sonia Kashuk brush. She has two of them like this. This is the powder one and the blush one. I'm going to take the big powder one, and I'm first going to set my concealer. And this translucent powder has a really pleasant scent. And I'm also going to take this down the T-zone. But I'm not going to take it on my cheeks. Then I'm going to take the other smaller one, go over my nose and the areas where I applied it so that I can dust any excess off. Next I'm going to take my bronzer, and I'm just going to use this small Sonia Kashuk brush. I know I'm all over the place. I know I haven't even finished my eyes, and I'm already finishing the rest of my face. I'm also gonna take the brush that I used for texture, and I'm gonna just lightly take my bronzer on the sides of my nose and in this triangular shape right here. Then I'm gonna swipe down and blend this out. Okay, so once I have my bronzer in place, I'm going to go to my blush, and the blush I'm going to be using is this new one that I got by Hard Candy, and the color is 127 Honeymoon, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. They have a darker one that, if I like this one, I'm going to go get the darker one. It's like a darker hot pink. So I'm going to take this with the blush brush, and I'm going to smile. So it's a light pink and it's a little frosty, which is usually not something I like, but it looks really pretty. So next, after I have my blush on, I'm gonna take a little bit of a highlight, not too much though, because that blush is, it has its own highlight. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my highlight, 129 Tiki Baked Bronzer by Hard Candy as well. And just softly run that highlight up here. And with my brush, just lightly right in here. Just a little bit, and a little bit in here. Like that. Next, I'm going to take my liquid liner, and this is going to be marked Cleo liquid liner. So I did go ahead and apply my liner, but sometimes I don't show that because I'm extra blind, and I also have like a double lash line. My lashes aren't on one straight line, so it's really hard for me to do my liquid liner and show it in the camera because I do have to get really close up to the camera, to the mirror. So next I'm going to apply some false lashes, and I have a little bit of glue on my hand, and I'm going to take these by Salon Perfect, and I got these at Walmart, but I'm pretty sure you can find individual lashes anywhere. So I'm going to take the tweezers and just pull it out, and I think I've shown you guys how to apply false lashes before. So you just dip your lash end on the glue, and I start in the outer corner, imagining that the lash that you're adding is going to flare out your lashes. So that's where you want to apply them. I start in the outer corner, and then I just move over a little. So my tweezers just grab two of them. I'm going to try and see if I can apply two at the same time, equally spaced apart. Let's see how this goes. Not bad. Okay, and while I wait for the lashes to dry, I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. So I'm going to take my trusty natural pencil by Beautique. I love this pencil. If you haven't tried it, which I know most people haven't, go ahead and check it out. So I'm going to take this and just line my lips. And once you've lined the outside of your lips, in this case I'm not going to bother lining the inside. Next I'm going to take Myth by MAC. The other lipstick that I like for my brides is Revlon Soft Nude. So this is a cheaper alternative, but I'm going to take Myth. This is my own. So I'm going to apply it straight from the tube. And the lip gloss that I'm going to take over that is Poetic License. It's a matte nude lip gloss. Okay, so I just went over and covered the seam of the lash, and individual lashes are great because you won't be able to tell that you're wearing false lashes, and you won't have to worry about them tugging, bothering you, or them falling off. So if one falls, there's no biggie. So next I'm going to take my Revlon Grow Lashes mascara, which is my favorite. Ever since it came out, it's been my favorite. So I'm going to take this and apply it to my lashes, concentrating mostly at the base of my lash. And next I'm going to take a black pencil inside my eyes. All the way in. And take it all the way in the corner. And finally add mascara to the bottom lashes. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys like it. So this is a smoky eye for wedding makeup. I personally, well actually you can use it for whatever you want, but that's what I'm going to title it. I personally don't think that wedding makeup should be smoky. Especially not if it's a smoky eye with all black. I think it can be a little too harsh for wedding makeup. However, if done right and if not overpowered by black, it can still look drop dead gorgeous if you do it right and you still make it look elegant. So I really hope you guys like it, and I'm going to insert a picture of the wedding makeup that I did using this eyeshadow, and I hope you guys like it. So until next time, bye.